So, I've been going on this real estate investment journey. Started my LLC, a real estate business, back in August. This is October. I don't have the precise date. Oh, 23rd. Actually, it's been 2 months since I've established the business. Created it. Let me say that, not established, but created. So, I've been trying to get some business credit for the past couple weeks. Talked to the banks. The banks was like, credit score needs to be X amount, your personal credit score, because they relate to two in order to give you business credit. So I was like, man, my credit, personal credit score is not that high. So how can I get business credit? So I watched a video about, I believe it was Juan Pablo who said, go to Lowe's or Home Depot. They're great with helping people get business credit cards, and that will help you get your business credit established, right? A starting point, at least. So today, I grabbed my tax ID. Well, I went to Lowe's maybe about 4 or 5 days ago. I got off work, went to Lowe's. I asked them. I said, "Excuse me, sir, ma'am. I'm trying to apply for a business credit card." They was like, "Oh yeah, all you need is your tax ID number. You got that with you?" I was like, "No, I don't got it right now." I said, "But I can go back and get it later." They said, "Okay, cool. Do that and come back." So I didn't go back that day. I actually couldn't find my tax ID number for the business, and I forgot I had it in my other folder somewhere else around the house. Anyway, I found my paperwork, made copies of it, right? Put it in another, make copies and stash it in other places of the house. So if I forget it over here, I got it over there. Anyway, um, so I headed to Home Depot, and I was like, I hope this worked, bro, because I just hope it works. So I went in Home Depot. There was a lady. She was eating like lunch or something. I was just waiting by the customer service desk, and she had stopped eating. She said, "Sir, you need some help?" "Sure, yes, I do." I said, "I was trying to see about applying for a business credit." She said, "Yeah, come follow me." Took me to a little computer, and then I told her, before we even got started, I said, um, I just started this real estate investment business. I'm trying to establish a business line of credit. And I felt like it was a blessing because she herself, she actually has two businesses. I guess she has one with her husband, and then one with just her or something. I don't know too much about it. I don't remember too much about what she said about her personal business. But anyway, she understood where I was coming from as far as being brand new to trying to start a business line of credit. So she was real nice, and so salute to her. I don't remember her name. Anyway, so she asked me a few things. Well, first of all, you need like I said, you need your tax ID for the business. You need that information, driver's license number and all that, social security number, uh, regular general information, address, all that type of stuff. So then she asked like, how much is your expected revenue for this year for the business? And I was like, well, I only have one other property, and I'm doing buying and holding. So I'm not making that much money off of the rent per se, so I'm only going to probably bring in like $2,400, or twelve to $2,400 after paying property management and everything. You know what I mean? So she was like, it should be more than that. I said, was there a certain number you guys are looking for? I'm kind of blunt with it because I understand like they got guidelines and stipulations that they have to meet in order to get things to go through. So she didn't really give me an answer about what number. She just said that how much is, she basically was like, how much is the rent before the mortgage is taken out? So I gave her the number, and we're gonna leave it at that. um, and so she put that in, and then it asked like for my personal income, and it's a little keypad. I had to type this stuff in, And so she really had nothing to do with this part. This was just all me. And I typed in this number, and I hit enter. And then she was like, "Yeah, between you and your wife, y'all should make that much, right?" And then I was like, she said, "That's your personal income?" I was like, "Yeah, yeah, that's my personal income." Um, and so basically, it wasn't a ridiculous number. It was just a number that may have not been as accurate. I'm just going to leave it at that. But it was a high enough number to try to help me get approved. I didn't really catch it. Was truly it was an accident, but now looking back at it, it was a good accident. Um, so let's just say if you go and you're trying to do it, and your personal income is about 35,000, 25 to 35,000, or 40,000. If you accidentally put 55,000, 65,000, hey, leave it. um, I wasn't looking in the beginning anyway to get no large amount of credit. So she asked like, how much credit are you trying to get? And I was like, then she said, well, I guess 5,000. She said 5,000, and I'm assuming that's because that's probably like stores like, you know, not limit, but standard amount to give away in order for the workers to receive a gift or some sort of reward for helping somebody open up a business line of credit. That's just my assumption. Anyway, I was like, no, I was thinking more about $500. And she was like, well, let's just see if you can get 5,000. She said, if your credit score is around 700, you'll be all right. So I knew my personal credit score wasn't nowhere near about 700, but I didn't tell her that. So she put in the number, a message hit enter, processing. A code came up on the computer. It was like reference number, call such and such to, I guess, confirm whatever. So she had to call some people, right? Called the people. They were like, just checking my name, the business name, all this stuff. What it was like, at the end of the day, they said, Mr. Williams, we can't give you $5,000, but we can give you $1,000. Would you take that offer? I was like, yes, I would take that offer, because that's $500 more than what I was, that's $500 more than what I was expecting to get when I walked in here, right? So I accepted the offer, signed my name, got the paperwork. My first business credit card to help me establish business credit is on its way between 5 and 7 business days. So I'm looking forward to that. I actually have a slip of paper, a printout of a barcode that I could go use right now to purchase stuff. And they gave me $25 off my first purchase as well. Until my card gets here, I can use that piece of paper with that barcode on it. But I'm going to fall back because tomorrow, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to Lowe's. And I'm going to apply for more business credit with Lowe's. So hopefully that works out. If not, at least I got $1,000 already. So, like I said, man, y'all can't give up on whatever your hopes and your dreams is. When it comes to business, you can do it. You're looking at somebody who's walking through the process of everything right now. So if I could do it, and I'm not no genius, I'm not perfect. I actually talked to my real estate agent about 2 days ago, and I was asking, because me and my wife, we plan on doing this move or whatever back to the West Coast. And I asked about a 1031 exchange, for selling the other property. And she was like, Savalas, honestly, she was like, I don't have personal experience with doing those transactions, but I know some people that may help you. But in all honesty, like, there's people who are less educated than you and I, who do these type of things all the time. So that doesn't mean that you can't do it, Savalas. go for it, you know, and I'm gonna help you. And so I'm gonna tell y'all the same thing basically. There's people who are less educated than you are who do the things that you want to do every day. It ain't gotta be real estate, you know, it could be something as cooking, you know, it could be something like putting something together, building something. It could be planting a garden. It could be starting a video blog. You know, it's people who are less, not even educated, but just like who you know you better than. You know what I'm saying? And it's like people that you know that you're better than them, but they're doing more stuff than you. You know what I'm saying? It's like how can they be doing more than me in life? And I'm better than them. I'm smarter than them. You know, I had better grades than them. I hustle harder than them. You know, or you thought you hustled harder than them. So you can do it. All that was to tell you that you can do it.